High school soccer was really important to me because coming in here, I didn't know much about it because I just moved here and stuff. And it's just such a good time playing with your friends, and you make those great connections where you can even go off the field, hang out with them, and then you're still coming to school every day, and then after school having practice, having games, and it's a great experience, a lot different than what club is like because you just make great bonds with your friends. From my standpoint, leading this year, I feel like that I was able to bring a group of guys together that and just talk to them and stuff that we could make connections with the younger guys, and everyone was just so close knit with each other, so that when we went on the field to play, we always just did everything together, and we'd always fight for each other together, and we never felt like there was outcasts because we were all so close to each other. For the incoming ninth graders, you want to cherish every moment of high school soccer. It's one of the greatest things I've ever done in my life, and it's just a great experience to have it. So it goes by quick. 1 minute you'll be a freshman. I remember when I was a freshman, it feels like yesterday, and now it's over, and it was a great time, but just cherish every moment of it. Ryan Sattler was a great addition to our team. Being the manager, he would go to every practice, and he'd have everything set up. He'd get all the equipment, bring all the equipment back, and we've never had someone like that before. And it was just a different experience to have someone like that, and it was great, and it made everything a lot easier for everyone else.
I think high school soccer means a lot to me personally and everyone else because it's just like you're with all your friends and your brothers, I guess you could say. And it's just different from club because it's gritty and it's a different type of soccer, and it's just more fun because after school you go have practice, and then after that you'll have game days. It's just like a different atmosphere that you're in, and it's just more fun. I personally am going to miss the most just before game days, everyone just coming over, and we'd all eat and play FIFA or Madden, and it was just a good vibe, and it just got us better chemistry before our game, and we usually ball out, and that's it. I would like to thank my dad for tweeting before games, every game, and he'd always inspire me and send me quotes of why you should never give up and why you should keep going, and it just motivated me to work harder and be a better person on and off the field. Ryan Sattler will be the greatest Heritage manager of all time. I remember after every practice, wouldn't you have to tell him, he would just go grab all the balls, and it was a easy out after practice so we could go home and rest. And even during games, he put all the balls together, get the pennies right. He was great.
What I'm going to miss the most about high school soccer is being able to come, and play with my team. That was very fun, My team consisted of my friends, just the memories that we had, from UNCG up until now. It's just been a fun ride. When we won back-to-back conference champions, it was an outstanding feeling. One, I got another shirt to add to the collection, and getting to do it with a great group of guys. I would like to thank my dad for filming the games and taking me to some of the practices, and I'd also like to thank my mom too. She took me to practices and stuff too, so I like to thank those two. And my godfather, he was also there, filming some of the games while I was on JV, and what's it like? Ryan Sattler was the best manager that we've ever had in the Husky program, and I mean that from the heart. See him over there during practice, stacking up the balls in the pyramid, making sure all the pennies and stuff are nice, so we can get out there and get ready to play, and also being able to move the goals and little things like that after practice.
So I'll probably miss the after school part the most, because I know even freshman and JV, we all go into the health room and stuff like that, and we just talk and stuff before the game, and I know we're supposed to get our heads in the game, but it was just a really good time for us to just talk about whatever, and that part was always really fun and meaningful to me. So I'll probably miss that part the most. I'd probably just say I know that for me personally, like I really like cared a lot about what people thought and like what like other coaches were saying about you, or like what other players were saying about you, or like what like people thought of you and stuff like that. And just like play, just like don't worry about like what anyone is like saying, or like just act like you're just playing by yourself, or like doing like a pickup game like with your friends and stuff like that. Just like play your game and like you'll be successful. So playing with my best friends was probably like really important and a really good experience because it like kind of like set everything to like a higher standard because like you saw these guys like on and off the field like throughout like your entire 4 years, and like you like know what like how they play and like the type of person they are. And so like when they succeed, it kind of feels like you're succeeding too because you know you have such a connection with that person. And like when they fail, like you feel their failures with them. You know, like everything just seems more heightened because like there's so much more emotion, and like you just have such a connection with like everyone on the team and stuff. So, Ryan, you are probably the most hardworking and best manager I've probably ever seen in my entire life. We appreciate you so much, all the hard work you put in. Even though you're just getting the ball and stuff like that, like and just like helping us out, like you were a huge part of our team, and we appreciate you so much. And I know that in the years to come, you're going to be a really huge part of the Heritage Soccer program, and we all thank you so much.
It was a great experience. It was really fun. Honored that I got a chance to try out and play for the team. The guys were great. The team was amazing. We had a good season. Unfortunately, playoffs didn't go like we hoped, but still an amazing season. To win the conference back-to-back and be conference tournament champions was just amazing. Everything was just great this season. I want to say thank you to everyone, the whole team, to the guys that came out early Monday morning to let me try out and then play a game later that afternoon. Thank you for everyone for being so kind to me and taking me as a player in the team, and to all the fans that came out and supported us during the games. It's been awesome, and I don't regret a single second of it. It's been amazing.
I feel like representing Heritage Soccer was important to me because we got a lot of like fans and students out to watch our games, and they seem to have a really fun time. So I think just bringing like the social aspect into that just really helped like take our school spirit level to the next level. What I'm gonna miss the most is definitely the guys. I've been with them throughout my high school career, and like they're the people that I hang out with the most. I spend all my time with them. They're really my best friends.
What's it like representing Heritage High School soccer? It's great. I think as Heritage High School is like a prestigious school, I think people are intimidated by us because of what we built here at Heritage. I'm gonna miss probably the friends that I've made on this team. Everyone, before this, I never really had soccer friends, so it was really awesome to make soccer friends and hang out with them after school and play soccer. I want to thank my parents mostly because they've encouraged me and been by my side through all the years that I've played soccer. I'm gonna miss the team and my parents coming to support me the most. When you're coming into Heritage Soccer, don't freak out and don't like be nervous or anything, because you think it's a big deal then, but when you actually come and play the game, it's just fun. You're having fun with your team, and it's just a good experience and helps you through life, and you just don't need to freak out about it. I just want to say thank you to everyone who supported me and loved me throughout the years. And I want to say thank you to my mom because she was always there for me, came to every game, came to everything. And I want to say thank you to my dad because he's also always been there for me. And I know he couldn't come to some of the games because he was busy, but I just want to say thank you to you both. And I want to say thank you to my team because we were good. And we went through a lot together, and we became really good friends. And I love everyone who I met through soccer.
Coming off this year and I had the previous year, with my eye injury, this season was definitely a mental boost for me. For younger players, I would say to not get frustrated if you don't get your chance, because at some point you will. So you got to stay hungry on the bench and be ready for that chance to come so you can rise to the occasion. I'll definitely miss the coaches and the school spirit, the fans. It was definitely an honor playing for Heritage.
After obviously being a great striker, Dylan helped me out with a good pass, and I hit a pretty good shot to the corner. I think I could have beat Dorian for goals this year if I'd been playing, but didn't work out. That's about it for that one. All right, so playing with my best friends for the past 4 years has been incredible. We're a really tight group, and I think that's helped us play well together. I look forward to practice, coming out every day and just being with my friends. It's a great time for everybody. For the younger kids especially, enjoy the moment you have, because I mean, this is your friend, this is your family for the next 4 years. You're gonna have fun with them, and try to enjoy it as best you can, because you only have 4 years of this. All right, playing with 3 goalies, it hasn't been easy. Not all of us get the reps, but they all of us come and compete every day. They played great as long as I've known them. I played with Dylan all 4 years, Ashton the last 2 especially. They all work really hard. It's fun to watch them play. They're tremendous, and every practice it's competitive and it's fun, and we all get along, and I think that's the key. Nobody's upset with each other.
I'd like to thank all the coaches and all the players in the team, along with the JV players as well, and everyone else who supported me this season. The advice I give the younger players is, work hard in practice, but you also got to put in the work, outside the field too, on your own. Do stuff like that. It'll help you out, go in the varsity or join the program. The most I miss about the season is, being done with school finally, and then coming to practice and everyone working hard for a full hour and a half. Getting ready on game days, getting hyped, listening to music, and just playing under the lights. Probably what I miss the most about playing high school. The relationships I have with the goalkeepers versus field players, it's very competitive with one another, but we always have each other's backs, we're supporting each other, whether we're just in practice taking shots or in the games, making saves or just making the play, helping the team out in the game.